First 6 months, nothing came in but romantic comedies. Some good ones, some good offers, some big offers. One came in at 14.5 mil. I said no.
Delayed gratification actually ties into your career in stopping romantic comedies. If you don't mind, like, provide a little context and then that conversation that you had with your agent.
I was doing rom-coms. Rom-coms were doing very well. I was the go-to rom-com guy. Loved doing them, enjoyed them. They were easy, they were fun, they were paying me good money. I was in high demand for them. But I also noticed that with so much success I was having at the rom-coms, I was therefore not being I was not even in consideration for other dramatic roles maybe I wanted to do. No, not with rom-com McConaughey, not with shirtless on the beach rom-com guy McConaughey. So I said, if I can't do what I want to do, I'm going to stop doing what I've been doing. And I knew there was a big risk in that because, man, I mean, how long was I going to go without work? A month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, forever. So I had many talks with Camilla about it and shed many a tear about this risk I was about to take. And once I decided, and she recited those words to me that my dad said to me when I wanted to go to film school, okay, well, don't half it. And I remember calling my agent and saying, I'm not going to do rom-coms anymore. And he goes, okay. And I remember going, whoa. You just said okay that quick. He goes, yeah. I go, you say okay like no big deal, but what are you going to say what do you think your bosses are going to say Monday morning when you go in the staff meeting and go, McConaughey's not doing rom-coms anymore? They ain't going to go, okay. They're going to go, what? And he goes, I don't work for them. I work for you. That's your choice, then that's what you go with. Boom. Minch of a move. Well, I did. Held out. First 6 months, nothing came in but romantic comedies. Some good ones, some good offers, some big offers. One came in at 14.5 mil. I said no. So then nothing came in. No rom-com offers, nothing. Well, evidently no one mentioned my name for another 14, 15 months.
What was your lowest point personally during that process?
I remember having some moments feeling like we may need to look into other careers. And while that was exciting to think about a new career, it was also, I felt, yes, you would have gone out of Hollywood on your own terms, but you don't want to go out of Hollywood. So it's not really on your own terms because you really do want to still work and make movies. If you never work in Hollywood again, that'll suck, man, because you started it and you built something. And if they never give you the chance to go do the other things you want to do, you really kind of won't be going out on your own terms. And I didn't want to get out. I didn't want out. I just wanted in a different way. You know, once I mentally clicked that this is what I'm doing and I'm not going to go, I never really wavered on thinking. Out of sheer just probably pride and honor, wouldn't have gone back and gone, okay, I'll do a rom-com. No, I was in. And I was saying this disruption will reveal the next thing for me to do. And it did. And that's when actually I became a new good idea after 20 months sabbatical for the Lincoln Lawyers, the Killer Joes, the Paper Boys, the Magic Mikes, the True Detectives, the Dallas Buyers Club, which I already had control of Dallas Buyers Club, but no one definitely was going to make it with rom-com McConaughey back in those days. Those things came my way and they laid out in front of me and I was so ready, ferociously went after them.
You were kind of speaking to the post-Oscar period and you said, I've learned not to be so completely invested in the outcome that I need it to provide me with a sense of significance.
I was less result oriented during that time. You can make a great movie that if it's not marketed right or put out at the right time, all of a sudden you look up and it's gone.
To what extent does that impact desire on your end to control more of the process?
Look, man, I don't like the blind spot. I like to be in the know and I like to even know what I don't know. It's that part, the third part of post-production, how it's sold, when you put it out, it's just less in my control. It's not in my hands. And I don't really want to go be a producer or a studio head. I don't really want to do that. I don't want to be a producer and stay in the clay in that post-production phase. And it's not where I think my energies are best spent. So all of Hollywood, not just me, has a bit of a blind spot with what is that when it's time to exhibit and distribute, and how do you do that in the landscape today? Just a moving thing, and that's always moving. It's not like something that's just happening now, but I think it's happening even more now in Hollywood.
What's the likelihood you ever envision a scenario where you significantly curtail or retire from acting?
I don't have any plans right now to stop acting. I do believe that it's going to take a role in a story that really, really turns me on to quit playing the character that I'm playing right now in life. But I am very intrigued with this idea of where it's best to spend my time. You know, whether it speak of, you know, governor or leadership roles, the minister of culture, the role that I've assumed and created. I want to be in the place that I can be most useful. I'm most excited about culture, who we are as a people, as individuals, as in my state of Texas, as Texans, and our nation of the United States as Americans, and worldwide as a species, who we are as a civilization moving forward. This particular time, it's been exposed in our lives that we don't know who to trust. We don't know who to believe in, what to believe in. We're not sure about any social contract or unsaid obligation we should have to ourselves or each other. And I think that's a recipe for danger. I think it starts with the person in the mirror. I think we have to understand that there is no leader that's going to come in a position and go, I got this. No, I actually think of one of the first things I'd want to say in a leadership position is like, look, I can lead, but I can't do it for you. And we have to realize that nobody can do it for us. Nobody can. They can lead us and put things in place to give us more opportunities, but we got to do it for ourselves. And if we do it for ourselves, that's when we're doing it for each other. That's why I'm chasing this selfish and selfless thing, that there's a place where the best choice for you is the best choice for the most amount of people. There's a place where the best choice for me is the best choice for we.